Just wanted to ask you just where you are as far as the rehabilitation process, how you feeling, and what are some of the things you have to deal with just mentally and physically getting through the rehab and making your way back.
Yeah, right now, I'm really just staying true to the process. I'm feeling good, progressing well, on track with everything. So that's a positive. So yeah, just keeping up with that. Mainly, I've been staying on top of things too. Keep my circle tight. They support me really well. Everybody here with the Rams supports me really well too. They keep me engaged even throughout the playoffs and all that. So they help me a lot for sure.
Glad to hear it. Thanks a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Stu.
Hey, Jordan, first of all, congratulations on getting your degree from Ohio State.
Thank you.
I'm sure that was a really big deal for you. Why was it important for you to go back and do that and finish that degree? And what was that process like as you were doing that while obviously navigating a career in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, throughout my college career, I always put I don't want to say it was first, but it was always like 1A, 1B with football and school, you know. But so I put a whole lot of work into it, and I was just like so close to graduating, just like a semester left. So I was like, I might as well finish what I started. I put so much work into this already, so I might as well. And it was really nice just to being able to do that with my family, see them proud, and it was an excuse to see them. So it was good. I enjoyed it.
Nice. And then obviously one of the biggest new additions you guys have to this defense this year is Bobby Wagner. What's it been like kind of interacting with him in meetings, and I guess to the extent you've been able to interact with him in drills during the offseason program to this point?
And yeah, he's great. Great person. Obviously we kind of know the football player he is. I know we're gonna get to know that a lot more for sure. Just as a person and as a leader, he's great. I know just even me individually with coming back from my injury, even today, he was just giving me some much needed motivation. And yeah, just can't say enough about him, just even in the short time I've gotten to know him.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Greg.
Hey, Jordan, thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So tell us what the playoffs were like for you, watching this Rams team win the Super Bowl, and you have to watch it from the sideline.
Yeah, first of all, I was so happy for my teammates. I mean, and myself too. I mean, I got a ring. So. It's an experience being able to watch them go do what they could, have me like support in any way I could. So that was cool. I would say the worst part was having to watch from my couch at home. I know I was getting emotional at times, and I don't know, it was rough for sure. Just seeing everybody celebrate, and you're not there, you know? So it's like, and you put so much work in, like up to that point. So I mean, through like 17 games, I was there in the thick of things with them, and you kind of feel like you're on the outside of it. But yeah, thanks to my teammates, coaches, my family, loved ones, they kept my head on straight. They didn't let me go down that path of what was me, you know.
And then looking forward, I guess, I mean, you got new additions to this team beyond just Bobby. You've got new rookies coming in. You're going to have a new starting cornerback. What do you think the secondary is going to look like this season? And what are your level of optimism for us?
I'm really excited for this year, especially for the secondary. What it's going to look like, I can't even tell you right now, because we have so many talented players. Hopefully we get creative, and some downs we throw as many DBs on the field as possible, you know. But that's always my mindset. But I really can't even tell you what it's going to look like exactly. But I know we got talented players that are going to get the job done.
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan, how are you?
Good, Jordan. How are you?
Good. Just wanted to clarify on the injury. I thought I saw on social media you did have surgery on that.
Yeah.
And then where are you at? Are you able to do full on-field stuff right now, or are you guys sort of bridging up to that?
We're bridging up to it.
Okay, cool. In terms of just getting to know some of your teammates on a deeper level last year, I was kind of wondering, did you get to know Ernest Jones at all? He was sort of thrust into the spotlight essentially, kind of similarly to how you were your rookie season. And I wondered if you guys shared notes on that or if you got to know him as a person at all.
We didn't end up sharing notes, but I would say like me and Ernest are kind of similar in our I guess as young players, we're kind of like a little more mature. So just being able to see him like make plays, especially like that sack in the Super Bowl, just coming back from a high ankle sprain, like surgery, like back in 4 weeks is like, I don't even understand how you do that, first of all. But the reason he was back is just because how he approaches everything he does. Like to start off with his rehab in that moment after the Minnesota game, and then I mean he was making plays before that, but still it's just like a testament to him and what he's made up of, like inside character wise. You know, he has a bright future for sure.
Thanks, Jordan.
Kurt. Kurt, we lost you.
Sorry, guys. Jordan, when you talked about, hey, you were in a dark place and, you know, watching the Super Bowl, can you describe when you have an injury, what is the greatest hurdle that we wouldn't understand? Had you had any major mental hurdles like this in your career?
Yeah. Well, I'll say there's several. First is just the fact that you were a part of this thing and then now you're not as much or like in the same way. Like your role like drastically changed. So that can be tough. Like you're kind of in that rhythm and then it's just a, well, now what kind of thing. And then, I mean, I've always been like a team guy and I always want to be around my teammates. Even like if I'm hurt, I would rather be on the sideline, you know, but just watching from home and on the couch and seeing everybody celebrate like the Tampa Bay game where when we beat San Fran in the NFC title, it was just like, man, and you're not totally sure if you're thought of in that moment too, you know, by your teammates, coaches. But the reason why I say like my teammates and coaches helped me a lot was because like I didn't ask them to or anything like that, but they would come up to me and be like, hey, you know, you're just as much a part of this thing as you were before. Like unasked, like that's just like who they are, and I know they meant it, and that meant a lot to me. But you can go down that path, like, did what I do matter?
Was there anyone in particular who came up to you along that line and said, hey, you matter, you're part of this?
Yeah, there was a bunch of people, but people that meant the most to me was probably like Nick Scott, like after the Super Bowl, you know, because you kind of feel like you're not a part of the whole thing in the same way. So I'm like, after the Super Bowl, we won. I'm like, you did it, bro, you did it. And he was like, nah, bro, we did it. And so like, it was probably little to him, but like it meant a lot to me. And like, Teddy Rapp was the same way. Trevor, everybody, Jalen, reaching out to me. It was really everybody, but just especially like my DB group. I mean, that's who I spent the most time with. So hearing it from them meant the most. But it was from people I didn't even like speak too much around the facility. They would tell me kind of stuff. So yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kevin.
Hey, Jordan, good to see you. Why were you at home, not on the sideline? Because of the surgery or?
Yeah, the surgery, and I was on crutches. So, I mean, if there was like a tackle made on the sideline, it wouldn't be too pretty probably. You know, I wouldn't be able to get out the way. And then traveling to the stadium and like back, I wasn't even able to drive because it was like my right ankle. So it's like, I'll stay home.
Yeah. And Tyler Higbee was talking, who, you know, was the other Rams starter who missed the Super Bowl with an injury, was talking about how that's a little extra motivation to get back there this year. Is it that simple for you too?
Absolutely. I mean, being a part of the game, just even on the sideline was special, but I could just imagine being on the field, you know? So it's just, I'm definitely motivated to get back there. Absolutely.
Very good. Thank you.
We'll wrap up with you, Gary.
Hey, Jordan. Good to see you.
How's it going?
Just curious, going into year 3, you have been, you were mature as a rookie, mature as a second-year player. You feel like a seasoned vet at this point, or do you still feel like, a young player?
I'll say I'm kind of in the middle, honestly. I still feel like I'm on this journey of like trying to be the best version of myself. I don't think I hit that point yet. I don't know if I'll ever feel like I hit that point, honestly, but yeah, I'll never feel like I've arrived, honestly. I don't think, like, as long as I play. But yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy this process, enjoy this journey, enjoy these guys, because I mean, teams change every single year, so that's what I'm focused on.